Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to Awesome Collection, Classic Toys, Toys of the 1970s. Like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. Today we're going to look at the redone Zeroid Zem ship. They did the Star Team in the late 70s in a response to Star Wars. We're going to look at their vehicle. Let's take a look here. And I don't have the Zeroid, the little simpler Zeroid with it. He's packed away somewhere else. So I took out a rather used Xerox, but you get the idea for the size of the ship. Got some stickers, got some instructions, got a nice box, and then there's the saucer. Let's take a look at the saucer and then the box and then the instructions and see what we've got here. This, I believe, was originally colored purple and green, and they redid it in this black and red. Let's look at the bottom here. You can see there it says 1970 Ideal Toy Corp. When this came out, it was 77. They redid it. You can see the little folding landing gear here. And then the ramp. Take a look at it here. Very cool. I wasn't aware of this as a kid either in its original 70 version or this 77, but I had my blue Zeroid type as a kid, so I started to collect these. Let's look at this box here. Pretty good sized box for a kid to get for birthday wrapped up or Christmas time. The Star Team spaceship with motorized hatch and space-like sounds. It doesn't have sounds the way you're thinking. I think it just kind of clicks or something. Got some cool artwork. There he is zooming across the space. This one's faded. It must have been by a window or something. So it got totally faded because I'm sure it was more of a bright red than this pinkish looking here. There's their logo there. Ideal's heyday was back in the 60s. So by the 70s, they were still around, but they were going to be on their way out. Complete with Zeroid, movable landing pods, revolving platform, exit ramp, and clear dome. You always have to come up with little bullet points for what they've got on there. You'll see him. I'll do when I can get to that shelf. It's blocked right now. I'll line up all the different Zeroid things in the future. So like I said, this is Star Team. I'm going to do another thing. I have some of the Star Team 12-inch figures they did. You know, inspired by like C-3PO and Darth Vader. Let's see a price type sticker and a sale price. Space-like sounds. You can see the two dates there, 1970 and 77. The little Zeroid would have needs a couple of batteries. Yeah, those are the figures. I got the Night of Darkness and then the Zem 21 figure. And of course they're making this look big, but he's smaller than the blue Zeroid I've got here. Here's their little thing here. Of course the original Zeroids came out in '68. And then they were around for a couple of years into 1970 when they came out with the Spaceship. Said I'll cover those in a different video. You can see the boxes falling apart. The back there. Let's look at the instructions on what it was supposed to do. You can see this is very worse for wear instructions. Got another piece of plastic. The labels, I don't know if these labels were on and they peeled off and the person saved them, I guess, found them and saved them in a little baggie. And I don't think they got them quite all. Maybe they do. I'm supposed to put a sticker in there. A lever on there, the release and load, because the landing gear is supposed to put up so you can hold it around and go zoom through the air with it. Place the Zeroid in there. Push the Zeroid to the rear. Down position. Lift the ramp. Make sure I put the batteries in him. Landing pads up. Lock into place. Activating. Side lever. Release to let them go down. And so forth. So I don't know where they're really talking about any type of sound. Let's take a look here. I always thought this would be cool if you could convert it and get a seat for one of the outer spacemen. We have a couple of Alpha 7, the little green guys in there. That'd be cool. He barely fits in there, kind of. There we go. It's about the same size. You see the little ramp to low down. And then they got some kind of levers and so forth in here. And then this needs to turn, and then that'll lock in place so that it'll close up when you have it like a saucer, like goes up and over and in, so it'll close up. The other part comes down. I can't do it one-handed, but you get the idea. So that nice big sticker in there would go like that. Probably use some type of glue and you can get these reattached. And you see with age, it's yellow browned, plus there's like a coating of not dust, but also age, just age on it. But kind of neat looking. If I had more shelf room, I'd have all of these set up. You could also probably use this, like I said, you could probably switch it over to Callisto for Matt Mason and stuff in their collection. So it kind of goes in with my major Matt Mason collection. I'll leave a link to one of the Zeroid sets, I guess, in the end here. Alright, so that's a neat toy from the 1970s with ties to the 1960s. The ideal Zeroids, and then as they tamed it, the Star Team Starhawk. This one isn't as expensive as the earlier Zem one. Like I said, that one's like a greenish purple. I wasn't able to get that one, so I got this one. Till next time, thanks for watching. Awesome collection.